go.
Oh, look. Whoa, look who's back.
Finally.
After what? How many episodes?
What's the hiatus? Suspension over?
Suspension
Yes,
over, I guess. It's been like
We'll see.
3 episodes, it feels like.
Oh, it's been more than that.
Really?
Yeah. Been gone for a while.
What episode is this?
16, I want to say, or 15?
Oh, no, we're past 16, definitely.
17?
Might be 17. Let's look. Yep, 17.
Hey, let's go.
Is that farther than the Point Guard podcast?
No, we had like 20 episodes. Oh my god.
Definitely got a lot to talk about.
I know. Well, Collins disappeared, so.
Yeah, but I want to hear why you don't like Chosen Anderson.
Okay, I mean that's
I want to hear a rant on that one.
that's like chosen. First off, no one chose you. You got cut. The Cardinals didn't even choose you, so you're not chosen. You had one good year with Sam Darnold as your quarterback, and then the rest of your years you've sucked. You're supposed to be a burner and a deep threat, and dude, you've done nothing. That's all I gotta say about him.
So I call him Butterfingers.
Yeah. Joke. Chosen Anderson. I didn't even know he changed his name. I was like, who the fuck is Chosen Anderson?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's when like Riz was like, "Who are you talking about?" I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, the fuck would you change your name to Chosen?"
I don't know. Thinks he's the chosen one?
I have a feeling about the Pats this year. I don't know. Speaking of
You have a what?
Jeff,
Yeah, well, what?
I have a feeling the Pats are going to do well this year. Hopefully for a while.
I had to make the executive decision to move.
You went downstairs?
Yeah.
What were the...
Anytime the dog sees somebody sitting at the dining room table, it's like, oh, okay, we can annoy the shit out of this person. Like, it's fair game. One will come from one side, the other will come from the other. Just start, like, fucking, one's biting your leg, the other one's barking at you in your face, one's trying to sniff your asshole. It's fun.
Oh, jeez. The dog life.
That's it. Sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's all right. No, we were just talking, shooting the shit.
Yeah, we were talking about who we like.
Ooh. I remember that. Totally forgot about that. That was a thing.
Who do you like?
Who do you like? Yeah, Kyle. Who do you like?
Yeah, Kyle. Who do you like? There's only
Right
one
answers only.
one right
dumbass.
answer.
My girlfriend.
There you go. Took you a while.
I kept saying my girlfriend.
If I'm Antoinette,
We didn't
I'm
hear.
thinking I'm on the hot seat right now. That was a long pause.
Yeah. Too long. You asked me.
I kept
Too long.
saying my girlfriend. I said it like 5 times.
Oh, it didn't register. Like it didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear it.
It looks really
Didn't hear it.
bad.
Just didn't hear it.
And I'm totally gonna
Yeah.
keep this in. So.
Surprised you didn't say you're Bronco.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
That's my second.
Yeah, get your dipstick.
Yeah.
Or it takes like 5 quarts.
Probably does.
Go. Let's talk some sports, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do that. We got a lot to talk about, boys. A lot in the NFL sphere before we get to the XFL. I don't know what you want to dive in first.
You want to start with the top left guy?
We can, yeah. Let's do it.
Lamar
Seems like
Jackson?
that'll take a lot of our time. Yeah.
Lamar. So what
All right.
what is happening? I need the Brian Windhorse meme. What is going on in Baltimore?
What's in Utah?
What is going on?
Here's what I don't think Baltimore is in anything like crazy, in my opinion. They're like, this guy wants. Well, I don't know how to navigate this. I have a lot to say about this because I see both angles, right? Baltimore putting the non-exclusive franchise tag and can receive trade compensation is almost like saying, hey, if you're not accepting any of our offers that we've been giving you, let's see what other teams think your value at as a market, and then we'll have no problem matching it. That's what the Baltimore take is. I don't think Baltimore's take is like, oh, we don't value at X amount. We just we just don't know how many times they've thrown a number out at him, and he said no.
Yeah.
Now, Lamar, he obviously wants the fully guaranteed like Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm a franchise, regardless of the Baltimore Ravens, in my humble opinion, he's not worth 200+ million guaranteed. I don't know if that's a hot take or not.
No, I think it's more like, do I think Lamar is a generational talent? 100%. Do I think
100%.
Deshaun Watson even deserved that money? No. But
I couldn't even tell you like a really good play that Deshaun Watson has. I can tell you a bunch that Lamar has.
I know. Well, the main thing is the owners in the NFL don't want fully guaranteed contracts. That means they're gonna have to pay him fully. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing is fishy is now all the teams that were in on Lamar Jackson are all of a sudden out on Lamar Jackson. So I don't know what's going on. Is it owners going like, hey, let's put this fully guaranteed thing to bed, or I don't know. I just want to. I mean, I think if you sign a contract, it should be fully guaranteed at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, here's my thing with it. Yeah, with that. But I think the number is the issue, right? You give them 100 million or 130 million guaranteed, which is what like kind of is a signing bonus over time for half these people in the league, for half the quarterbacks. Like, that's no problem. Like, if you give them 130 million guaranteed signing bonus and they give them like 30 or 20, 40 mil a year after that, I think that's exactly what should happen. But I think the number is too high, which is why the teams are automatically saying no. Plus, I think it's a factor of these two things, right? The number's too high, and they would have to give so much draft compensation. Not really, like the 2 first rounders, and who knows what, like that's it. And then pay him that contract. And then 2 is pretty much you're drawing up the contract for the Baltimore Ravens to draw up the same contract and send it to Lamar, and Lamar send it.
Yeah.
So that third team, that team looking to get Lamar is really just becoming a liaison between the Ravens and Lamar Jackson to come to a deal.
Yeah.
That's the normal thinking take, but I think the wild conspiracy side of me is like, oh no, these players are stiff arming Lamar Jackson. The owner, sorry.
Well, no, I think they're definitely trying to call his bluff by, opening it up so they can get other offers, being like, oh no, not every team's going to pay you that much money, So it'll be interesting.
Right, exactly.
I think this only cements that he comes back to the Ravens. I don't think they move on from him, but that's just my opinion.
I just can't see how you let somebody walk like that generational talent.
Yeah.
Like that'd be. I mean, but yet again, we've seen it happen so many times. But we've seen it. We've been seeing it with guys at the later end of their career, like the Russes, the Bradys, the Paytons, the Staffords. Right, we're probably going to see it with A-Rod. So, but to see him at his prime, right?
Yeah.
You can't see them walking away from that guy. They stuck out with fucking Flacco for that many.
Yeah. That's true.
For almost 10 years.
Yeah. That's facts.
Yeah.
But you haven't figured out the Jets. I feel like they're the team that will go all out on a quarterback if they can't get Aaron Rodgers.
Well, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna get to. Is like which team out there that could potentially be another, like that could be a fit for Lamar that hasn't come out, I guess, and said that they don't want him.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on how desperate you are. Like how bad you want to turn your franchise around. Like we've talked about in the chat, like every freaking Jets quarterback has sucked. Like the only closest they probably ever got is Mark Sanchez, and obviously he's known as Captain Butt Fumble. But they haven't really had anyone to really develop that whole team. And that's the one piece that they're really needing. I have a feeling that Woody Johnson and also Robert Saleh is going to be like, hey, Rodgers ain't our guy, and we can't get Jimmy G. I guess we're going to have to fork up. Like, I guess it kind of depends on how desperate a team is.
I mean, like, if you go from Rodgers and then Jimmy G and then Lamar's your third option, that just tells you like you're a shitty franchise.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson should be your number 2 to Aaron Rodgers, or tied with 1. You know what I mean? Like you're giving up a bunch to get A-Rod, you're gonna give up a bunch to get Lamar.
Well, Jimmy G's most likely going to be a Raider, in my honest opinion.
Well, Mac Jones.
No.
Did you hear that report?
No.
Did you hear that?
Oh my God.
McDaniels is trying. McDaniels is trying, dude. I heard he's trying desperately.
No. Jimmy G will be a Raider.
Dude, come on. Josh McDaniels, Thursday night. Tuesday night, March 13th, 14th, right before free agency. Hey, Billy, what you doing? I'm at my Nantucket house. What's up, Josh? You fuck. How much for Mackie? How much? Fucking, I don't know, 3 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and
hell
Chandler
no.
Jones.
That would never happen.
And Chandler Jones?
Oh, my God.
Come on, brother. It's the Raiders. You don't tell. Come on, dude.
You get 3 first-rounders for Mac Jones, you make that trade.
You make that trade.
Yeah, you have to.
I think the Raiders would do that. That's how I think they operate over there, dude.
No.
If somebody starts pumping in, hey man, Mac is the guy to Mark Davis. All right, we're gonna fucking do it with this backpack on and everything.
No, but realistically, I think Jimmy G is a Raider or a 49er, but also there's a bidding war
or Texan
Baker between the Niners and the Rams. I guess it's heating up again.
Yeah, heating up again between them two.
So I think that only kind of confirms that Jimmy G is not going to be a Niner next year.
I don't think he's going to be a Niner regardless, just because of the situation in the team and how he is.
They'll use they'll try to use Baker as a bridge quarterback and then decide who's better, Trey Lance or Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Jerry's still on Lance, so we just can't rest the case on that, but I agree.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to Lamar for a second.
Mm-hmm.
How come you had the 4 or 5 teams that were all in for Watson last year?
Mm-hmm.
A guy who sat out for a whole year, had all his baggage come with him to whatever team he was going to go to. But then you have the Lamar league MVP, really quiet off field. He could get a little hot on the sideline and the injuries, right? But why is nobody I'll talk to him? You know what I mean? Nobody's come out and expressed any interest.
Sketchy. I don't know why. Okay. The Atlanta Falcons were all in on Deshaun and aren't all in on Lamar. It makes no sense. At the end of the day,
makes 0 sense.
I mean, are they two kind of different quarterbacks in a sense? Deshaun can run the ball, but I'd say Deshaun Watson is a better passer than Lamar. But I think his run game, I think adds a whole nother thing to the game. I think him running the ball is 10 times better than Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? And with the Falcons, I think that would be a great fit. Pitts, you have a young Drake. You have Drake London. I think that'd be a great fit. But I don't understand. It's weird going on. Something's weird is happening.
So hear me out.
I know.
So kind of going back to what Collins was talking about earlier, where it was kind of like our teams are ever going to just be like, hey, I don't want to pay all these big bucks for this quarterback that could potentially get hurt, that could potentially be a bust. Maybe Deshaun Watson was kind of like a wake up to a lot of those teams being like, hey, they spent a shit ton of money on this one guy, and you could see what happened with that team. It's not really progressing. Now, granted, Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson are 2 different players, night and day. But maybe they're like, hey, maybe you'd rather put that money towards other players. You know what I mean? I just think that they're more weary or very cautious when it comes to just shelling out all that money. Because I don't think if you plug Lamar Jackson into that Falcons franchise, it's not going to turn him into a playoff team. It's going to be a little bit of time to develop.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a playoff team. That's a playoff team right away. That run game with Lamar.
Yeah.
And you have London and Pitts, and at Mark Andrews.
Cordarrelle Patterson.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just a stretch and just a little figurative imagination just because we haven't seen it happen. To me, with Lamar is league MVP. So was Matt Ryan. So was Cam Newton. They kind of just fluttered into what they are today and what everybody perceives of them. It's right. We always have to remember the league is like, what have you done for me lately league, and not oh shit, like I remember what you did for me in 2019 type of thing. Right. So the 2 injuries back to back is suspect. I think if that's the red flag for me to not give him a fully guaranteed contract, because if I'm going to sign this guy on for $200 million, right, and he gets hurt again week 10, and then we're on fire, and then we have to resort to the backup, and I'm like, well, I just gave you this amount of money, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird to figure out, like, all the angles, like those many teams. Like, I could see if it was just the Falcons saying no, like, all right, that's one team, but like you have the Panthers, Raiders, Falcons, Commanders, all of these teams, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, very weird.
Very weird. I will say this: a dark horse for Lamar might be the Tennessee Titans.
Is that before or after they trade Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, then did you? I don't know. That report was like someone reported that, and someone the next day said no, they weren't. So I don't know what's going on there.
You can't trade Derrick Henry.
You
that's the whole Titans identity on offense. No, you can, but that's their whole identity. You're not going to be a playoff team if you change that.
It's also wild. This GM's just like cleaning house with every player.
But
like, dude,
but if you have AJ Brown, I feel like you could trade Derrick Henry. Like you trade away Derrick Henry, you really have no offense.
Yeah. Well, no. AJ Brown, they couldn't come to an agreement on a contract on money. That's why at the end of the day he was traded. Derrick Henry, you already have him signed, so.
Yeah, but like if you at least had AJ Brown to fall back on that offense, I think at least Derrick Henry you could dispose of a little bit more, or like try to get the trade value for him while you still can. But you trade away Derrick Henry, you really don't have much. You have Julius Chestnut, who's pretty good running back, but you have Ryan Tannehill throwing the ball, like terrible.
Lamar, it's gonna be an interesting roller coaster.
Did you see all the memes when the Jets were like flying over to go see Aaron Rodgers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the plane just immediately turned around when like Lamar got the non-exclusive tag."
Like the Baltimore. It's not a bad backup plan for the Jets. I'll tell you that. Not a bad backup plan to have.
I think that.
I mean, you keep alluding to it, Kyle, so we'll just dive right into it. What are your takes? Jets and A-Rod meeting together. Ooh. Johnson & Johnson meets the anti-vaxxer.
Ooh.
Here's my thing. I like Aaron Rodgers. I like Lamar. I wasn't a big fan of Derek Carr. Now, granted, better to have one in the hand rather than two in the bush. But
very dad reference.
You kind of have to think based on like the age. I think Aaron Rodgers, you go all out on him, but I'm kind of curious on how many years you're thinking of getting and what you're going to give up for that. And I think that's where kind of like I'm drawing the line. Like I'd love to have Aaron Rodgers, great quarterback. I think he would be great with everything with the wide receiver core, with Breece Hall running the ball too. I think that'd be a really good offense. But at what cost? You're just only saving it for that year. And if you're already going to be shelling out a lot for Aaron Rodgers, I'd rather go for Lamar Jackson. Now, if he's off the table, I like Jimmy G, me personally. So
yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's like a play-by-ear situation, unfortunately. It depends on Aaron Rodgers and how long he wants to play at the end of the day.
Yeah. If I'm the Jets and I'm trying to work out a trade, I'm trying to get him locked in for 2 years. At least.
True.
Yeah.
2 years at least.
True. Because, I mean, Jets offense, you still need a solid tight end and probably another wide receiver.
I don't know about that.
No.
Yeah.
They're Garrett Wilson. Who they got? Wilson, Davis.
No, they aren't they cut? They cut Corey Davis, didn't they? Aren't they gonna? Or they restructured his deal, maybe.
They
did something.
Yeah, and they just did the tight end too. Uzma, yeah, and they have Conklin too, the tight end. He's pretty solid.
Which they favored.
They probably do need to add a third, but if you get A-Rod, you're probably going to get Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
You know, they're a package deal.
Or you're going to get Alan Lazard. He's a free agent.
It's not a bad pickup either. They definitely need to work on the O-line. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that Dwayne Brown's coming back, and their unicorn, Mekhi Becton. Hopefully he can stay healthy.
Well, he didn't. Didn't Dwayne Brown said he was only going to come back if they had like a good quarterback, and then he said he was coming back. So that must mean something's happening.
Yeah, something's happening. Yeah, I think it's, dude. What about this? Like, think about this, right? You could either skip out on $60 million to play with the Jets, or you could say, I don't want to play for the Jets to retire. That's pretty much like what's Aaron Rodgers' table is right now.
Pretty sad.
Dude, if he picks retirement over you guys, oh my god. I don't think you guys can financially recover. Ever as an organization.
Dude. Just buries them.
That's bad.
That's why I don't want to take that risk. It's not worth it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's choosing not to play for the Jets, and he's leaving $60 million on the table.
Yeah.
And retire.
I have a question for you guys. Because you're a Giants fan, you're a Jets fan. If the Jets do get Aaron Rodgers, who's the better New York team?
Giants, because they've actually done something recently.
Oh,
Jets probably higher upside, bigger upside.
I'll agree to that.
I don't know.
The Jets defense is killer.
I'm the number one Jets hater, I think, but I think you add Rodgers to that team, I think they might be better than the Giants.
Dude, you're gonna have to face Rodgers twice a year.
Well, I physically don't, but the Patriots do, yes.
All right, that's fair. That was good. I'll tell you what, though. Aaron Rodgers comes to this area. We got two Aarons that are head of the table. Aaron Judge and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's true.
The Knicks got Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. The Nets' two biggest stars are on two other teams. The Giants, you got Saquon. Jets, you're going to have Aaron Rodgers. Did I miss a team? Oh, and the Rangers and the Islanders are also red hot right now.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine 2023 New York sports has Patrick Kane, fucking Tarasenko, Aaron Rodgers, Bo Horvat, fucking Daniel Jones, fucking had to plug it there to see Pat's face. Fucking McKill Bridges, fuck it, we'll throw him in there.
Oh my god. Guess what?
Derrick Rose.
All to get bounced out,
and they won't get
first
shit
round.
for it. They won't even get a ring. Exactly.
Bye bye.
I agree. They still won't win shit. But that'd be crazy.
That's great.
A lot of excitement from the Jets, I'll tell you that.
They'll still suck.
All right.
Relax.
What else?
Well, that's the fear.
Well,
that's my biggest fear. As an Aaron Rodgers fan,
sell the fucking franchise.
Yeah, or just stop. Just move. Just pack up and get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just go fucking to another team. Go to St. Louis. Make like the fucking St. Louis Battlehawks. Elevate them as an NFL team.
Yeah.
Fucking Jets go to XFL. That's the trade.
But that's why I'm scared with like Nathaniel Hackett being the offensive coordinator. Like, he gonna help?
Dude, think about it. If you get hypotheticals, if you get Rodgers, you're pairing him with the guy that got him 2 MVP, like in the system that made him 2-time MVP back to back, right? And had the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Granted, there's a lot of other factors that go into it, defense, but you guys have a great defense, a great young defense. You also have guys that are in their rookie deals that you don't have to pay for another 3 or 4 years, right? So you have, this is the time, like now is the time to strike on a fucking franchise guy. Why am I pitching it for the Jets? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just saying. If you're a Jet fan, you're really excited right now. Then come September, then you can say your team sucks because it probably will.
We'll see.
Dude, first play Aaron Rodgers just ACL. What else? Danny Dimes. We're in the tri-state area. Me and Pat are gonna have a great argument about this.
Yeah, whatever.
4-year deal,
dude.
$40 million a year.
You know what I'm scared?
Not a bad deal.
No, I'm scared that we're gonna have to pay Mac Jones that much money. That's what I'm scared about.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely are.
That's insane. That we're giving. I'm sorry, but we're giving mediocre quarterbacks this amount of money is insane to me. Insane.
But Mac, you only have 2 years on Mac.
Yeah.
So far. Like, so I think depends how he goes the next 2-3 years that he has left on his deal. If you guys pick up the option, right? I think, in my opinion, the Giants fucked themselves with not picking up the option.
Yeah.
But you almost had to for Daniel Jones because, like, say, like, who knows how he would have played on that, having that 5th year option would he have played safer. Whereas this is like contract year, like ball out, like him and Saquon did. Yeah. So it's a pickle situation that they found themselves in. But I mean, yeah, it's just the QB market, man.
It's insane.
Geno Smith got $51 million a year next year.
I know.
Like, think about that. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, he deserves it, but like, it's just an insane amount of money.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It is.
Even if you flash back 5 years ago, you're saying these quarterbacks are getting that money, you'd be like, what the fuck? What?
Right.
What is going on? I'm going to be honest with you. I think my hot take, the Giants next season, you guys are going to regret this contract. I'm just going to say it.
I mean, I don't think so.
I hope I'm wrong.
I don't think so because, one, it's not really that much against their cap this year. It's only $19 million. I think we'll probably regret it year 2 and year 3. But then after that, we cut them if it's shit. Like, that's the like, I was looking at the structure. It's really not that bad. It's a lot of money, but it's not that bad against the team. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but you also need money to spend for wide receivers. So you're going to rely on Darius Slayton the entire time?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know. OBJ's coming back.
But then, like, you had to, like, if you're the Giants, you have to sign them. Like, you have to sign both those guys again because you're just going to start from scratch again, right?
No, I agree.
Honestly,
you couldn't.
Hot take. I think you let Daniel Jones hit the free agent market. I don't think he gets. I think you guys get him for lower money. I don't think there's going to be that many teams that are into him. I truly believe that.
Colts, Bucks.
Possibly could be. I mean, I'm so used to just fucking everybody just shitting on New York quarterbacks, so I'm not really like numb to it. No one will ever respect them. But do I think it's steep money? 100%.
That's false. We respect the first ballot Hall of Famer, Eli Manning.
This fucking clown. This fucking guy. I still think about that to this day. Like, that motherfucker, I'm going to get him. When he gets in there first ballot, I can't wait.
To this day. To this day. Raheem.
I'll just never forget that you pulled out in an argument and said
2 Super Bowl MVPs. Like, that mattered to me.
The valid argument.
And the reason why he's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Valid. Dude.
A first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah, he's a first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback.
No, he's a second.
100%. Fuck off. No way. Nuts on the table, first ballot Hall of Fame. That's it. No disrespect, brother.
No one you're disrespecting.
You're just salty, bro.
Why am I
had
salty?
8, but he took the 2 away from you.
That's fine. Guess what? There was 6 other.
Yeah. But we got 2 from y'all.
That's fine. What's more, 6 or 2?
Had 9. But we got 4 total. So.
I have 1.
Still, what's more?
4 is better than 1. 6 is better than 4. Pat wins.
Oh wait, I want to talk to Pat. I want to hear what teams would pick Daniel Jones. Which top team?
A lot.
To be honest with you, I can't even think of one.
He's so biased. He's not going to say it. He doesn't respect Daniel
All right,
Jones.
realistically,
He
Commanders would pass on him because they're going to go Sam Howell. They're going to roll with him because they want to see how that goes. I could see Panthers maybe.
Yep.
Potentially. I could see Falcons potentially.
Yep.
Not Niners. Not Rams, I don't think.
Tampa Bay.
Not Raiders.
Colts.
No, because Colts are going to draft a quarterback.
You don't know.
Well, that's the other factor. You have these 3 or 4 teams.
My argument wasn't that no team would sign him. I think you would have got him for lower money if he hit the free agency market. That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
Because he would have thought he was a lot worth more than what he actually is. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. No, I know. Again, it's back to that market. Look at Kyler Murray. He didn't do shit in this league and got that much money. He's at the second highest contract. I, in my opinion, has done less than Daniel Jones has.
Stats-wise, no, but success-wise, yes.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones had lesser of the talent than Kyler Murray had in year 1 and year 2. And had his whole offense crafted around him to be successful, whereas Daniel Jones had so many people doubting him and did that.
True.
Yeah, but can he repeat? That's the $1 million question.
That is the $1 million question.
Look at Josh Allen year 1, year 2, year 3 with Brian Daboll.
Well, yeah, but you got to remember
what was that key though? What was that key, Collins? What happened?
The Stephon Diggs. So all right, so if the Giants go out and get
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, what if the Giants get that and then
there's gonna be a pop?
What are the Giants? What are they gonna say about Daniel Jones now?
DeAndre Hopkins.
It took him this long. He doesn't deserve the money. Yada yada yada.
Oh my God!
He played
all you New York fans.
He balled out with
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Well, that's everybody's got the machine gun out every time they turn the radio on and they're all shitting on the contract. It was like, blah, 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 blah. They're like, what do you mean? He played with JV team. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, the man deserves some money. I don't think he should deserve that, but I guess it's not.
He did good. He did good this season. Good game manager.
Yeah, Vanilla Vic, baby.
Yeah.
Yep. He's just gonna play it safe.
Alex Smith before the double surgery.
He led the Commanders to the playoffs too after that. Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, but I could also see Daniel Jones just playing it safe. He's got his big contract.
He's gonna gain a lot of weight and get lazy. He's gonna turn into Jamarcus Russell.
You know what? He has the same contract as Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott's better.
Bullshit. They're about the same. I just want to see Pat's face.
You guys are gonna finish up the pod without me.
That said, peace.
Oh my God! And I'm not even high on Dak Prescott.
No. Dak's had more success, yeah, but at the end of the day, Dak's going like this, Jones is going like that.
We'll see. We'll do this conversation next year. We'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see that clip and just fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm meme after with Daniel Jones just stat sheet, just shit. Oh boy, and Saquon franchise tagged. Hopefully they get a long deal in place with him. I think that to me, that's the biggest piece of the puzzle.
A true man that deserves the money, in my opinion.
I agree. As a great Dean Taranero said yesterday in a group text, I'd get paid $80,000 to watch Saquon's balls. I'm sure a lot of people in New York would do that too.
That's fair.
But yeah, hope Saquon gets 35 mil a year. Fuck it, give him 50. He deserves it. Fuck it. Yeah, man. Good for the Giants. Good for the Jets. Hopefully,
Good for the program.
great for the program.
What else?
Der-
what else? What else
Derek
in the NFL?
Carr is a Saint.
Oh God.
Is a Saint.
What do
No longer a Raider.
What do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that emotionally?
I don't think the Saints are going to do that well. They're buff. Like, I think they're going to be a decent above 500, but
Yeah, I don't think this is the thing, right? This is what I said about fucking. Why would you like Derek Carr is going back to his rookie year head coach that got fired after his rookie year? He didn't have much success then. What makes you think he'll have much success now?
True.
Michael
Right.
Thomas.
He's gone. Or going to be.
Yeah, that cap hit. Unless they restructure something with him, but
Yeah, like, and who knows with Alvin? I don't know where he's going to be next year.
Suspended.
yeah.
Probably.
God.
You have Olave.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chris Olave.
hold on. If you
Good
did Derek
defense.
Carr, would you pick the Jets or would you pick the Saints?
Probably Saints because
Saints.
you'll be under less scrutiny if you suck.
And I also heard that like the Jets flat out told him like Rodgers is our guy, you're our number 2.
Ooh. So he probably didn't like that. Now did he?
Yeah, like Kyle. That's like, come on. You're told that. I can already see it in your face. Where are you going?
You're
Yeah.
It's
Ever gonna hey
negotiation
man,
rule.
Gonna need you to work. Yeah.
101.
Need you to work on Saturday, but if this one guy bails, I'm gonna call you. But if he comes in, you don't need to show up.
I got a question.
What?
That was perfect.
Carson Wentz. What's happening to him?
Retired. He's done.
It could be. Did you hear he was just like going to every restaurant where all like the NFL like head honchos were in at the combine?
No.
Yeah. So I guess he still owns a house in Indy. Makes sense because he was supposed to be locked in there. He like built this whole like ranch or whatever. But he would at nighttime he would go to the same restaurants as all like the GMs, head coaches, agents, and he would just be sitting there, just like at dinner, just like with his agent or his wife or whoever.
Just no one goes over there.
Right?
It's like no.
He'll be a who knows? Maybe he'll be a bridge quarterback or a backup quarterback. I don't think he'll have much of a market.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. See, if he goes to the Panthers, that tells you that was all Irsay and Ballard wanting him out.
Hey,
Right?
the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs need a backup quarterback.
Yo, you kidding me? That's Mariota's seat, bro.
I mean, we're gonna have the same conversation we have every podcast. So I'm not gonna partake in it. I'm the one that's gonna stop the cycle. Okay.
Wentz. I'm trying to think of where Wentz could go.
Atlanta.
Raiders?
Atlanta? Ooh. You look
No, that's
clean in those
that's a more.
uniforms.
It's a less of a not good.
What about the Bucks?
But the Rams.
So what you alluded to earlier? I haven't been following. The Rams really want Bake, huh?
Yeah, I guess they're. I mean, it's a reports, but I guess they said bidding wars heating up for him.
That's crazy.
What do you do with
So what?
Stafford, though?
Wait till he gets hurt again.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be my thinking. Like, they're gonna have nobody, bro.
True.
Is he going to be
They'll have Cup.
That'd be cool. See if Baker stays, what he can do. I mean, Stafford might be back too, so.
If I'm Bake, I'll sign that contract with the Rams. And like, how healthy is Stafford? Right? He had that neck issue. No one really knows if he had like a spinal contusion or stenosis or something like that. That's usually like long lasting.
Imagine he signs with the Niners. You're lining up against him, and you have George Kittle, Baker Mayfield, and Christian McCaffrey. Oh my God.
And Deebo Samuel.
No, I'm just saying,
Brent.
just like
Yeah.
energy wise, just George Kittle and Baker Mayfield. That's
dude. It's and Juice Check too, the fullback. That guy's electric. Yeah. And Trent Williams, dude. Williams, Baker Mayfield. That's a unit.
Yeah.
Those two will fight. Those two will fight.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
That'd be savage.
That'd be cool.
I want Baker on the Niners more than I want Baker on the Rams.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oh. It's going to be interesting free agency.
Yeah. No, it is.
Next week.
So many teams have so many freaking holes, you know?
Right.
So we got to see the big splashes, the big names. When does it officially start?
Next Wednesday, 15th. But this time next week when we're recording, boys, we'll be breaking
the deadline special.
Or deadline special or new league year special.
Yeah.
Opening of the season.
Yeah. Opening of the window.
And Kyle may or may not show up. We'll see.
If he's suspended.
I'm suspended for long enough.
5 episodes.
He's back on suspension.
It's weird the viewership went up ever since you left.
Did it really?
Yeah, I'd say the same.
What was I going to say? I'm pretty bad.
All right. Anything else, NFL?
D-Hop.
I want him in the New England Patriot.
I think that's going to happen.
Bears.
I want that.
Dude, the Bears have $100 million in cap space.
That'd be a move. Imagine that wide receiving core. Oh my God, Hopkins, freaking Darnell Mooney, and then Claypool is your third. Oh my God, be nasty.
Yeah, no excuses for Justin Fields then.
No.
Yeah, unless your offensive line is shitty, but still.
True.
But
I guess they're moving on from David Montgomery too.
Really?
Yeah. He might be a Chief. They were saying.
Yeah, because Clyde Edwards.
That makes sense because Nagy. That's Nagy's boy.
Yeah.
What do you do with Clyde? Clyde Edwards?
Just launch him into the moon. Or sun, sorry.
I'm sorry, but he was like never that great. Everyone kept saying that he was going to be like the next big thing, and I don't think he really did much.
Now he's undersized, and then just never really. He's supposed to be like clicked in that offense. He was basically supposed to do what Jerick McKinnon did this year.
Yep.
That's what he was supposed to do, and he just never did.
Got 2 rings out of it, though.
That's true. That is true.
Hall of Famer.
We got, do we move into the #1 sport that's taking over?
Yes.
XFL football? Kyle's a big fan.
Throw them up, boys. Throw them up.
Kyle, how many games have you watched?
Throw them up, Pat. Yeah.
0.
What?
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's when you leave. Go to fucking hockey, dude. Come on. Don't know XFL.
Guys.
I haven't watched an XFL game.
Why?
I don't know, because I've been busy working. I haven't had time to do it.
You're telling me every Saturday and Sunday you don't have enough time to watch XFL?
I worked on Saturdays and Sundays.
Or watch the highlights?
Oh, welcome to the real world where we work on Saturdays and Sundays. Not these cushy, desk jobs where, I work Monday through Friday and I'm off the rest of the weekend. Welcome to the real world, jackass.
Sorry, I just didn't watch it.
What, Jackass the movie?
Oh, I've seen that. I just haven't. I haven't.
That was good.
Oh, Nicole's left. See what you do? He's back.
There we go. So I went to go hit the mute because my dog was barking.
Yeah.
And at the end. Naturally.
Naturally. Collins, did you watch any of the XFL games?
I did not, but unlike Kyle, I recorded the games.
What are we
and
doing?
I rewatched them at work.
Am I the only one that cares? I think I might be the only one in America that cares about XFL football.
I care, Pat. AJ McCarron lost. That was devastating against DC Defenders. Great game though.
That was a good game.
Really good game. And the Sea Dragons with Ben DiNucci and Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon fucking had the stat sheet lit up.
I just said Josh Gordon sucks too.
That's great. Wait, but he went off though. I thought they had like 2 touchdowns.
No, he actually did have a good game. I take that back, Kyle. Sorry.
He just can't stay off the weed.
Can't stay out. Well, in Seattle, that's fine. They love that shit.
I don't know why they still test it.
Stay off the weed. All right. So, XFL. Should I break out the new rankings? Week 3?
Yes.
Week 3 rankings. I don't think there's much change, to be honest with you.
No?
Let me just pull up last week's just so I can have a understanding of what I'm doing here. So, the last place team stays the same. Number 8, Orlando Guardians. They suck.
Yep.
Horrible franchise. Even though they almost beat the Arlington Renegades. That was huge. Huge game.
Huge.
Still, Vipers stay in the same spot. At the 7th spot.
Which is surprising in my opinion.
What?
That they're 0-3, the Vipers.
Yeah. Their offense has showed up. Their defense has not been showing up.
Yeah.
Not a complete team.
Perez.
But that's a team. And then now they have Brett Hundley, too. They've been starting Huntley.
Oh, they signed him?
They've been starting him.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if Perez got hurt or they weren't playing up to expectations. But
let's go.
Vipers. They're a team that's 0-3. That's very misleading. They should at least have 1 or 2 wins, but they're number 7. And then now you got probably number 6, Sea Dragons. You got to stay with them. You got to stick with the same ones. And then number 5, you got to keep it. San Antonio Brahmas, 1 and 2. Yeah. We're talking about Sea Dragons and them both being 1 and 2. The Brahmas played the Roughnecks, correct? Yes, they did. Number 1 team.
Yeah.
They played with them until Roughnecks ran away with it, but
yeah.
Number 4 strictly stays the same, but I have to keep them in that spot, even though they played like dog shit. The Arlington Renegades, even though they lost almost to the last place team. They 10 to 8? I believe that game.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Double check you.
10 to 8.
10 to 9.
10 to
9. Not even 10 to 8.
To the worst place team in the Renegades. Oh my God. The only reason why they're at the same ranking is they're 2-1. If I could put them lower, I would. But I can't. Get the record. And then. Yeah, no, it's pretty much the same as last week. Everything stays the same. Battlehawks put up a good fight again. Mm-hmm. Almost pulled it off. They didn't. Lost it in the end. Number 2, DC Defenders, really shocking me. Their offense was looking well. I thought their weakness, but no. Yep. They stepped up and
they're playing efficiently.
Mm-hmm. And my number 1 team is still my team, the Houston Roughnecks. Got Brandon Silvers leading us to victory. You got that defense.
I love the 2 QB set that they got.
Yes. Got Cade. Was it Cade McDonald?
Set. Yeah.
Cade McDonald running the ball occasionally. It's going to be.
Orgie's also good.
I can't wait until the DC Defenders Roughnecks matchup. That's going to be the game of the year. It's going to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Defense is calling. You got Greg Williams calling out bounties on Brandon Silvers. It's going to be great. And you got Wade Phillips on the sideline, like
Monday night, March 27th.
Woo!
Monday night football, baby. Roughnecks versus DC Defenders.
Hell yeah.
Week 6, 2 weeks. Highlight it. Mark it up. One on every platform.
2 weeks. I would go in depth game by game, but it happened so long ago that I really don't remember these games. So I'm not going to go in depth. I gave a quick synopsis. Let's go on to week 5 or week 4. No, week 4.
Week 4.
Week 4. Saturday matchup, first game of the week.
Oh my God.
We got the Roughnecks versus the Guardians. Easy blowout. Roughnecks by 20. Easy win.
You taking the Roughnecks in that game?
Yes, easy win by 20.
I'll take the Guardians.
Ooh, who are you taking, Kyle?
Going Roughnecks.
Smart decision.
San Antonio Brahmas versus the Seattle Sea Dragons. I'm going on.
Mid.
Yes, I'm going.
Don't see
I'm going the Hines Ward in the San Antonio Brahmas.
Hey, I agree with that.
What about you? Sea Dragons? Okay. Renegades versus the St. Louis Battlehawks.
In St. Louis, little context here. Let me promo. St. Louis expected to have 30,000 people in the stadium.
Oh, baby. St. Louis
First time
Battlehawks.
having a professional football game in St. Louis since 2015 when the Rams were there.
Mm-hmm.
This city brought home a Super Bowl in 1999. Greatest show on turf. Boys, A.J. McCarron and the Battlehawks going to fucking war.
The Renegades are frauds. The Battlehawks are going to take them.
Bob Stoops, go back to Oklahoma.
Yep. They're done.
They're done.
Bye.
I'm going to be rocking a Battlehawks hat next week.
I need to get some Houston Roughnecks merch.
Do it.
To rep. And then the last.
Oh no.
Lost that.
No. No. Come back. He was doing so good. Come back, Pat. Patty, come back. Oh.
You could blame it all
on me. Oh, the Wi-Fi. We're still waiting.
Hello?
Hey! Let's go.
I'm back.
When you watch, you're gonna laugh when you watch that back.
Why? What happened?
Me and Kyle were we were in sync. We were just fucking going. We were doing some shit. We were like, Patty, come back. You could blame it all on the Wi-Fi. We were Kyle
Christ.
and I had some fun. All right, Pat, pick it back up.
Oh,
You're
God. All right. Who'd you pick, Kyle? For Renegades versus Battlehawks.
After Colin just did that whole thing, I gotta go Battlehawks.
All right. Last game of the week to wrap it up. We got the Las Vegas Vipers versus the DC Defenders. I think this one's an easy one for me. Defenders once again.
Yeah. Vipers
Stay on top.
Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Love it.
I agree with that. The viewership's been up and down, right? From what I've been seeing. Surprisingly. But The Rock said he's here for
a long haul.
He's here for a long time, not a short time. So that's promising. What the product is good. What do you think they could take it to the next level?
Honestly, more time together. I think in the next year you will see teams that are more together, that play together full season. I think that will help at chemistry. And then I think if the season does as well as I hope it does, then I think more players are going to be more willing to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goal. I feel like the goal of the XFL should be to be the number one. They need to beat USFL. That's like the main thing. So people just go to them, So they're the number one spot. That if you didn't make the league or you're on the cusp of making the team for the NFL, 53-man roster, that you go there to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's where they really need to. That's what's going to take them over the edge.
I agree, and you also see like these. I don't know if it'll be this year, but maybe next year. With right now, right? We just had the NFL Combine. I think we'll see like all those undrafted guys have a little bit more option now.
Yeah.
Right. We're like, hey, do I really want to fight undrafted? Do I really want to fight on a practice squad or an NFL team and maybe get cut, bounce around, or get televised and play really well in the XFL and then get signed that way?
True.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Like, I don't know if it'll be this year, but I think maybe next year and the years after, it might start seeing that.
No, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
You right there, Kyle?
Yeah. What are you doing, Kyle?
Peter's gonna die.
Oh.
All right. My XFL bets. Doing them right now for the week. My 4 XFL bets. The first week I was a red hot. Second week mid. This week I was 2 for 2. So this week, I think you gotta go. This is gonna be tough. So I'm gonna do start off with a parlay right off the bat. I'm gonna do get the odds up plus 115. Not great, but whatever. At least you're getting some money back. Moneyline Battlehawks, Moneyline DC Defenders. That's a parlay. You got Roughnecks by spread minus 8.5, so they have 8.5 points that they need to win by. For minus 110, not great odds, but the Roughnecks I should throttle this Guardians team. And then my last bet, I think. What did I do? Oh, last one, Moneyline San Antonio Brahmas plus 170. That's going to be great. Those are my bets for the week. Let's ride.
You were 500 last week, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
On the season, I'm up. That's the main focus.
Oh, that's all that matters, baby. As long as you're up, we're winning. We're winning.
What I learned about XFL, I'm not going to touch the unders and overs.
Yeah, it's too risky.
Yep.
Never know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolates.
Exactly.
Right now, who's your MVP?
That's tough. I think you got to go Brandon Silvers. Yeah. Number 1 team, number 1 offense, number 1. He leads most of the QB stats.
He plays pretty good too.
Yeah. I mean, I think AJ McCarron can make a case if he puts on the comebacks he's had too. I think he puts in a solid rest of the year. He could be an MVP candidate too. It's tough. I'm trying to think of some other names. Who's the Seahawks? Not Seahawks. Sea Dragons. Running back, I think. He had a really good week last year.
I know.
Last week. Not last year. Fuck. Was it Elson? I want to say.
I would think so.
I want to say he had like 100 yards last week on the ground, which was like the most in XFL game.
Going to it.
Boys, I have to cut this short and leave.
That's fine. We don't like you anyways.
I'm sorry. I'll watch some XFL games.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Have fun at hockey.
The championship. It's a chip, bro.
Oh, shit.
For what?
Luck, dude.
Men's league.
How old are the guys you're playing with?
My goalie's my age. Some people are a couple years older. Some people are like in their 30s.
You score?
Yeah.
You're probably the best guy on the ice.
I am the fastest. They hate me for that. They try to kill me every time.
Really? Good.
It's not a game unless I crash into the net.
You tend to do that quite a bit.
A little bit.
Goalie interference.
Even in basketball, you found a way to do that.
Yeah. Still the scars. All right. See you, boys.
Peace, Guy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the insight. Smell you later.
Thanks for having me.
Later, loser. Thank God he's gone.
P&Ns boys back there.
P&Ns back. Yeah, his name was it Matt? I don't know his first name. Fuck. Elson ran for 103 yards last week. He looked very good. Josh Gordon MVP case?
Could be.
118 last week too. He has I want to say he has 3 or 4 touchdowns in the season already.
That's pretty impressive.
I don't know. So it's going to come down to see MVP. That's going to be nice. But we will see.
Let's see here.
See, XFL, you need to add to the website some box score, maybe some, statistics, separate thing where you can go to the statistics team by team for the season. That's what you need to add.
Yeah.
Because you guys are listening to us, so.
Give some players some actual pictures.
Pictures, and then so I can
Ellis,
their
yes.
first name.
It just says M. Ellis.
Yeah.
Elson, sorry. It doesn't say his college, age, experience. That's about it. 25. Sorry. Shout out to the boy.
Shout out to the XFL.
Shout out.
Acknowledge us on Instagram. How much more do we have to do?
I already slid into the DMs.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Come on, dude. The Rock.
I just want to get seen by at least one of the DMs.
I agree. Just leave me on the scene.
Yeah, that's fine. At least you looked at it.
Right? They said no, you acknowledged us. Pat. Your Boston Bruins are every day seem like they're gonna win the Stanley Cup.
Red hot.
Dude. Fucking electric.
Electric.
How was the game?
It was good. Until they won 7-1. And let me tell you, I didn't see a single goal. So, yep. First period, watched it. 0-0. Second period,
Did you
my dad wanted ice cream, so we went on a quest, which I thought was going to be a quick 5-minute trip, turned into 30. Missed 2 Bruins goals. 2-0. We came back, and then something I ate during that day.
Oh no.
My stomach was really hurting. I was like, we got to go. And let me tell you, I'm glad we went home because, I was on the toilet for an hour plus.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then they won 7-1.
No accent.
So, yeah, and it was fucking. So me and my dad both put the same bet on. Did $100. He did $100 on the Bruins.
Fuck yeah.
Bruins money line, and then Bruins over 6.5 goals. We thought it was done.
Right.
2-0 after the second period. We're like, it's only 2 goals. And they fucking went off, and we just kept getting the notifications on the car ride home. Goal, goal, goal.
Oh my God.
So we ended up winning. It was awesome. But
That's
I wish I
awesome.
could have. Good environment. I'm glad I went, but I'm just I wish I stayed. Wish I was feeling all right enough.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to poop my pants.
Yeah,
Too much dignity.
I would have done the same exact thing you would have done. If I was
Yeah.
starting that bet. I'm not doing it here.
And I'm glad I did,
doing
because
it.
I would have missed.
Yeah.
I would have been pooping, and everyone would have heard that fucking train wreck that was. And B,
I smelled it.
B, I was on the toilet for an hour, so I would have missed the third period no matter what. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
At least they won.
Yep. True.
You're 1-0.
Yeah, I've been to every Boston sports team game.
And they have won?
Hmm?
And they all won when you're there?
Yeah, I've seen a win every game.
Good luck charm right there. That's a good luck charm right there.
I've seen
Pretty good.
Patriots lost one. I think I went to. Yeah.
It's fucking bad.
But the Bruins, I'm starting to fall in NHL. I'm watching it more. I'm betting it. So.
Yeah, dude.
Love the Islanders.
Dude, how about that last night?
Oh, I know. Oh, I wish.
What a
I wish
game.
they could have squeezed 2 more goals out, but
Also,
Ready.
ESPN, if you're looking for some hockey analysts with legitimate professionalism, reach out to me and Pat.
Well, more so him, not me.
No, reach out to Pat. I don't know
will
shit
not
about
be-
hockey. I won't either, but PK Subban can go suck a flat one. fuck that guy.
Yeah, what's his issue?
With the Islanders?
Yeah.
He's just trying to be like Biz. Just trying to like feed off of what Biz said. How his Biz called the Islanders boring at the trade like a couple months ago, and everybody was like, "Fuck you," like type of thing. And then last night, like it was pretty electric first period, and then they cut back to the intermission break, and they're like PK Subban is like head back, like acting like he's sleeping, saying how, like, "Oh, it's so boring."
Someone respond that was like him on the Devils? PK's
Yes.
Devils career? Yeah.
It was pretty good clapbacks. There was like him on the Devils, him waiting for a team to sign him on a PTO, which is like a tryout contract.
Yeah.
and then PK Subban his entire career.
Dude, he fell off. He was so good for a while, and then
when he was in Nashville, then when he led him to the cup that year.
Yeah.
After he left
the Canadians, he was always solid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then he just fell off. Crazy.
Yeah, fuck him. I used to like him too. That pissed me off last night. But Islanders secured the W.
Stand. Good win against the Sabres. Great stand at the end. A lot of grit. A lot of
Dude, I was like sweating. I was on my hands and knees.
The goalie, freaking MVP right there. Oof.
Julio, baby. Sorokin. Sorokin. Let's go. And Casey Cizikas, fucking not supposed to be that good.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Is the guy's name Anders Lee?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah. Captain.
Okay. I was looking at him and I was like, he was so slow. I was like, why is he on the?
I think it was the second quarter when the second period. Sorry, when the Sabres first scored, he got like tripped up. And, he was slow to get it up, kind of like was just walking while this guy on a fast break.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's odd. So I think he might have tweaked something in his ankle or his leg or something. Because after that, he wasn't really as fast as he.
No, I was like, why is this guy? I thought he was a defenseman at first, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, he's a winger. I was like, why is he going so slow?
But then he had he fucking saved that one puck towards the end. That was clutch. But yeah, no, he's usually he's not that slow usually. I hope he's all right, but yeah, that was an awful one. He could play quarterback in Notre Dame.
Really?
Just hockey, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, from North Dakota or Minnesota. I think it was Minnesota. But big game tomorrow night. Islanders versus Penguins.
Oh, baby.
Battle for the 7th seed.
Penguins just made a major comeback, down 4-0.
Especially against Columbus.
Yeah.
Wild.
5-4 overtime win.
They were down 4-1 at the end of the second, too, I think. Crazy. That's wild.
Crosby still got it.
Bruins.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about hockey, but it seems like their additions, the chemistry's there off the bat already.
It's like now or never for them.
Yeah.
That's
freaking
mentality.
Getting, was it halfway in Orlov? Orlov's been a stud. Bertuzzi looking good. And guess what? They still have a
fucking savage.
Scary thing is they still have they're saving Taylor Hall for the playoffs.
Yeah. That's what's also scary. You know what's around? It's kind of like what the Lightning did on their run. Just like would always trade away, get a bunch of good players right now, and then save whatever guy was injured for playoff return, and then come back in the playoffs.
Yeah, was it Kucherov one year?
Kucherov one year, and then it was Braden Point the other.
Yep.
And then it was one of those two. It was just kept going back and forth through those two. Fucking crazy, dude.
Awesome.
But we got a couple games left mid-April. Should be seeing what the landscape is for playoff hockey, and it's gonna be exciting. I love playoff.
Playoff start, anyone's cup.
That's it, baby. Besides the West Coast, that's just trash.
Yeah.
NBA? You have anything in that?
Got KD
playing. KD's back.
KD's back playing.
KD and Brittany Griner are dating. What? Sorry.
Or Ben Simmons. With her haircut. Did you see that? She looked like Ben Simmons. I literally, when I first saw that.
That's not what I thought of, but when you said that, I'm like, that's fucking spot on.
was like, oh my
That's
god,
gold.
Ben Simmons.
Gilbert Arenas is back. I mean, John Morant. Who knows what's going to happen there?
50
Colorado
game suspension looks like.
They couldn't find anything to charge anybody with crime, so that's good news, I guess. Hope Ja the best in whatever he's battling. Hope he comes back and be the player that he's supposed to be and a leader of the Grizzlies.
Insane.
Yeah. So you probably know more about it. Is he like trying to act like somebody that he's not?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, because
what I've read online is like it doesn't really come from that lifestyle.
No, so it's more so after the fact. I just like it's like, well, first off, a 17-year-old dude. Come on, what are we doing here? Like, and then flashing a gun in the kid's face.
The gun thing kind of put that away.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing? And then like the other incident where it's like some mall security guard gave his mom a tough time, so he came back with like 9 people. It's like, okay, you could have just came back yourself, but all right. Like, why do you need 9 guys? I just don't understand it. I love how it's like people automatically assume in this world, like, oh, we're going to get me and my boys and we're going to go beat some people. Like, what is that? At the end of the day, what does that solve? It solves nothing.
Nothing.
Just makes you look bad. It makes everyone look bad. You know?
Mm-hmm. And he's acting like, oh, I'm the star of this team in the NBA. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Make it $200 million.
Crazy. Won't understand it. We'll never understand it, but
no. And
hopefully he figures it out, because
it's gonna be sad because it's just gonna waste his talent.
Yeah, because he's gonna be him, Tatum, like probably the next 2 that are gonna carry, the next generation. But whatever.
Yeah. Shame.
Sad.
Damn shame. Oh
shame.
Well, not my problem.
That's his problem.
The Clippers' new stadium is gonna have a lot of toilets.
Toilets.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was electric. I don't blame him. I would have a bunch of toilets too. No lines. No lines. There still will be lines though, Steve.
Oh yeah.
NBA's kind of in that lull period until it just starts again.
Yeah.
Kings sneaking up there. Should be good.
Looking good. The thing is, when they get in the playoffs, they don't really have defense, so I don't think they're gonna make it too far. But
yeah. Hey, like, when do you think the last time they made the playoffs? Not
it's been a while. Early 2000s.
Yeah. A lot of Divock.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, it'll be good for them. But yeah, once you get into the the dog days when you need to play defense.
Yeah.
It could be
it's like Jazz. It's like the Jazz and Nuggets teams from a few years ago. Dominate the regular season. And then just like don't go really
well. It's like they're just like what I like to bet on them, like over total points, like 233 or whatever. Over. They don't fucking play defense, but they put up a lot of points.
That's all you need.
Yep.
That's all you need. Should we get to our top 10?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
top 10. What do you want, me or you first?
We'll go you. We're doing top 10 free NFL. Should we do sports or NFL?
Oh, I had multiple sports.
Perfect. We'll do that because I also did too. Top 10 sport free agent busts.
Free agent busts. Me or you first?
You go.
All right. Let's pull up the list. Number 1 for me,
yes, sir.
Personally, Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, both getting signed to the Lakers. They were supposed to be a super team with Kobe Bryant. They sucked. Injury, scandal, ridden season. So that was 2 busts. I grouped them together. Number 2, have way back Red Sox, Carl Crawford, Adrian Gonzalez season, signed to fat contracts.
They were on the Red Sox?
Yeah, didn't pan out. They sucked.
Damn.
They had a shit ton of money. The Dodgers saved their lives by taking them both those contracts. So, thank you, Dodgers. But yeah, that was bad. Number 3, I mean, one was a trade technically, but I'm going to keep it. Kyrie, KD, and Harden with the Nets.
Yeah.
Shelled that much money out, won 0 rings, won like 1 playoff series. Never healthy together, and then he had the whatever shit off the court that got in the way. But for the Nets, I would say that was supposed to win you a ring, and that didn't.
Nope.
So that's why I have it number 3. Number 4, my first NFL signing, DeMarco Murray, Philadelphia Eagles. After he had that in the Cowboys, that freaking amazing season, but turns out he was just behind the number 1 offensive line. Still great offensive line to this day. So yeah, that does that. Number 5, Chris Davis with the Baltimore Orioles. He had one good season where he hit like fucking 50 bombs, batted like almost 200, and then they gave him a fat contract and they sucked it up. Strikeouts went out through the roof. Home runs went down. He sucked. Number 6, got Albert Pujols and Josh Hamilton signing with the Angels. That was supposed to be, those 2 signings were like, oh my God, Angels are going to be the next team for the next 5 years winning World Series. No, they sucked. Pujols bounced back to the end of his career. A little redemption, but yeah, he took that contract. Oof. Both of those contracts. Josh Hamilton was never the same as he was with the Rangers. Number 7, recent one, Le'Veon Bell with the Jets. Big contract. And I don't know, Bell wasn't 100% healthy, and then you had Adam Gase running the offense, so I don't know if it's all on Bell, but yeah, Jets paid him a lot of money. He didn't really do much with it. And then number 8, Chandler Parsons finessing the Memphis Grizzlies. $94 million. Wasn't healthy.
Finesse.
He had a fake, we even said fake physicals to get through, just to get the money. So,
That's
yep.
awesome.
I mean, he was in a pretty bad car crash, so it's not like all
Yeah,
on
that
him.
kind of ended his career, right?
Yeah, it did. So, but yeah, and then I have a hockey one, number 9, Ilya Kovalchuk with the Devils, the 10-year contract,
Yeah.
and he ended up just going back to Russia,
Yeah.
and he sucked it up. And then
bad.
my last one, you'll like this one, Daniel Jones getting signed by the Giants this year.
Sorry, what?
You heard me.
Say? Yeah, you cut out there for a sec. You cut off at fuck, dude. How am I supposed to get back? How am I supposed to bounce back from that? Fuck you, dude. Jerry's still on that. It's not bust yet. You have a lot that I have on there as well.
Ooh, love it.
But I'll go number 10. I'm gonna go down. 2-1 up. I'm gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Reed to the Texans.
Oh yeah.
He signed like that. I think it was like $30 million, but he could have gotten 27 more from like having 50 tackles.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, it was a fucked contract.
Jesus.
He didn't even last a season. DeMarco Murray to the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Have that as my number 9. Number 8, a lot of NFL. Nick Foles to the Jaguars.
Oh yeah, that was my honorable mention.
He only played like 8-9 games.
Yep.
Number 7, I have Jacoby Ellsbury from the New York Yankees.
Yep. I was thinking about putting that one. Yep. Didn't really play at all. Horrible injury.
No.
I'm glad the Red Sox didn't sign him.
Crazy, the downfall from that. I barely know baseball.
Yeah.
The 2010 Dream Team Eagles, Nnamdi Asomugha.
Yep.
Cornerback. Just completely forgot how to play football when he joined the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
And then I believe that was 6. Number 5, I have Dwight Howard with the Lakers. Pretty much what you were saying with Steve Nash. Forgot that Steve Nash is part of that.
Yep.
And then Kyrie Irving with the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Just a complete shit show and an abomination of a fucking signing. And just like, what the fuck was that? And Ndamukong Suh when he signed with the Miami Dolphins. My number 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, terrible. Emmitt Smith to the Cardinals.
Oh, yep.
I think it was more of a shame on the Cardinals for fucking signing a 32-year-old running back.
Yeah.
Half past his prime. I mean, all past his prime.
Yeah, all pass. Yeah.
And then number one, which I think should be pretty funny, and whenever you Google it, this is probably one of the first names that pops up. Albert Hainsworth.
Yeah.
With the Washington Redskins.
Finesse them.
$100 million, probably one of the first $100 million contracts in the NFL. And then just stopped doing football.
Just got fat.
Showed up, laid it on the field. Remember that on the Monday Night Football game?
Yep.
When he didn't want to get back up, so he just laid there. And the ball was like halfway across the field.
Yep.
What a shit show.
Yeah.
And then honorable mention here. One sec, let's pull the list back up. I had fuck, what's his name? Nah, I'm trying to roast the Patriots, but I just can't. Trying to get back at you.
Honorable mention, Bobby Bonilla, Mets.
Oh yeah,
Bobby Bonilla Day. Honorable mention. It's going to be one. Deshaun Watson to the Browns. That's going to be one.
That's definitely going to be one. For sure.
Yeah, some honorable mentions. Sure. But yeah, I didn't put the Hainsworth in when I was thinking about it. The awesome one I was thinking about. But
I totally forgot the Osmogol one. I was like, oh my god, that dude just fell off. He was so good on the Raiders.
That dream team. Oh my god, the Eagles team.
Dude, when Vince Young called them that.
God.
They had a squad and they just didn't.
No. Didn't do anything. Ugh.
Fucking A, man. Is that the pod?
I think that's the pod. 8:30 exit, man. This is quick. Love it.
Let's go. Yeah, I was like, you want to do 7 tonight? Because I always die out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I keep shaking my leg. I gotta wake up. Now I'm like, I'm good. We're good.
There you go.
Post-work vibes.
Yep.
Eat and then just fucking crank out a pod with the boys.
Hell yeah. It's the life.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's it. That's the pod.
That's the pod.
Thanks for listening.
Number 17 in the books.
17. Come back
to
for
100.
18. Road to 100. Come back for 18. We'll talk NFL signings, free agency. And maybe Aaron Rodgers will be a Jet by then. Or retired.
Yeah, we'll see.
That'd be tough.
Peace.